Hi, welcome to the lesson 1.2. We will keep this video extremely concise and to the point. So let's move on to see the agenda of today. Information midterm exam, review lesson 1.1, review of the homework 1.1 and lesson 1.2 and assignment. Some parts will be omitted. For example, midterm exam, checking of homework and the future assignments because we want to keep the public video more general and at least do not show any personal information not related to the public. So if you would like to see the whole slides, go on the information site that our school is using to check out, for example, the midterm exam information. To review what we covered in lesson 1.1, what we covered was two things: copy method and relative and absolute reference. So the copy method, the main idea is that if you copy a cell and paste it into another cell, the formula within the original cell will follow. So that means it will not be exactly the same, but follow the relative movement of the new cell. So if you copy somewhere, for example, C1 plus B1, and you move this cell to the right side, just one more cell, and then the formula in it C1 plus B1 will change it to probably C. Yeah, let's move it horizontally, so that will become D1 plus C1. So these kind of relative copy methods you need to be aware. When you copy a formula, the formula moves. The other thing we discussed, also practiced with the homework, is the use of dollar sign. The dollar sign determines whether a cell reference is relative or absolute. And here I wrote down three sentences to help you to understand the use of dollar signs. If the formula moves horizontally, lock the column. If the formula moves vertically, lock the row. And if the formula moves both direction, lock both. So that's in the case that you need certain cell to stay at the same place. So if you don't mind that cell moves along with the formula, then it's fine. You don't have to use any dollar sign. So with dollar sign, you can use shift plus 4, or what's easier is to just press F4 on your keyboard. Let's move on. So the content of this lesson covers a lot of functions. If you would like to see a solution of a certain exercise, please visit the video of that exercise. But here we would like to talk you through of all these additional functions that you haven't learned yet. Sum is to add everything together, add selected cells together. Sum if, with if, that means you have a condition. For example, add everything up if it meets a certain threshold. So add everything up if the number is larger than 5, etc. So if there's a condition, we use sum if. Average, it speaks for itself. Count also, so it counts for how many items are there. Countif follows the same similar syntax as SUMIF, so also with a condition. Let's say, please count how many students have passed the exam. Then you will use countif and use larger than and equal to 5.5 as a condition. Max to find the highest value and minimum to find the lowest value. Integer, int, will convert any number to an integer. And ABS stands for absolute, will turn any number to an absolute number, to a positive number. For example, -8 will turn to an 8 if you use the ABS function. MOD function is about how to find the remainder of a number that be divided by another number. So for example, if you have 22 to be divided by 7, using the function MOD will find you the remainder, which is 1. Rand, R-A-N-D, this function will show you a random number. So sometimes you need to test out certain things and you want a range to be set, for example, between 1 and 1,000. Then you can determine that using the rand function, and it automatically generates a list of numbers in Excel that's within the range of 1 and 1,000. Round, just round number up, it speaks for itself. Day, month, and year will translate a date with only the day or only the month or only the year. So if you have a full date, say 17th April 2020, then using the day function will leave you only the 17, and using the month function will give you 4 because it's April, and using the year function will leave you with 2020. Here is another function, today. If you have a certain document and you need to be typing every day today's date, you don't have to do that every day. You don't have to update that every day, but you can have a today function there, and it will automatically update to the day that you are using the Excel. So if you open up today, the cell will give you the date of today. Open up tomorrow, the date of tomorrow will be shown there. And the weekday will tell you at a certain date which weekday is at. For example, again, 17th April 2020, if we use the weekday function and determine Monday is the first day, then the results for 17th April will be 5, a number 5. So that means it's 5th day of the week, that's counting Monday as the first day, then the 5th day will be Friday. So that's the usage of weekday. So in total, I talked you through of all these functions, but you have to practice by yourself. On your syllabus, please finish all the remaining exercises and do the first 2 mock exams. And for the answers, you can refer to other YouTube videos that specifically dealing with a specific exercise. This is lesson 1.2. Thank you very much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.